Batas International Media. www.batasmedia.com. From the Philippines to the world, for the glory of God and service to mankind.
Hello and welcome to the Better Globe Power. And once again, this is Mystica. I am here to enforce a mission, and I have to do everything in my power to be able to make this possible. Okay, you know, the best solution for these problems that we are actually encountering around right now is if we are actually going to have a unity in this world to plant more trees. This would be the best solution.
How do you feel when you saw the Better Globe farm?
Well, first of all, I've seen them all on videos and stuff, but the moment I came here and see the reality of it, it's quite different. I was more impressed and I became more interested and more excited because, of course, you know, I know that Better Globe is something that is really under the control of experts, meaning everybody who's involved in Better Globe are all people that everybody can really trust. And that's the reason I'm here, because if I didn't trust this Better Globe, I wouldn't be here in the first place. So my full trust, 100%, if I can say thousands of million%, you know, I can say that because it's very important to get, you know, somebody who would really trust into this, you know, especially where it involves a lot of investments or whatever. You know, this is not a simple investment. You know, for them to start this, it takes a lot of planning. You know, it takes a lot of time invested, and of course, it takes a lot of money. So to be able to get involved with this one, I had to make sure that this is something that people could really trust. And here, I am here to really to tell the people and to confirm that Better Globe is definitely a place, or it's definitely a company that can be trusted. That can be trusted throughout the world. So first thing that I have seen was the things that are really involved, especially the drip irrigation and stuff that they, you know, that I never thought that they could ever do. You know, to get to this kind of how do you call it, science or whatever you call it, you know, you have to make sure that you're doing the right thing. Otherwise, it becomes a failure. So when I have learned a lot of things, like especially those, you know, putting those drip irrigation and putting that tank or whatever, but in a way that they can actually conserve a lot of money to it. Because I know that putting something like that involves a lot of money, but for them putting it and then using just how do you call the soil and everything like that. And of course, you know, for me, it's a different kind of expertise, you know. It's a different kind of intellectual thing that they have involved, you know, they've put into it. So I can say that whoever thought about those stuff, you know, they are really, really very intelligent. They're really very smart. And of course, they had to use a lot of things in a conservative way, and everything. I was just so impressed, you know. In general, I never thought that Better Globe could possibly do certain things that I've never ever thought about before. So actually, I don't know anything about forestry, but I have seen, especially Mr. Yan, actually, who's behind that stuff, and of course, the managing director, that's Mr. JP, the Prince, of course, you know, to be able to learn a lot, you know, about what they have done. For me, it's just like, it's an excellent, you know, I was really amazed. And of course, whoever the first person who really thought all about these things, it's really very, very impressive. So I really give a salute, especially to the person, the president of Better Globe, Mr. RINO SOLBERG, who's really, who's the master of all these things. So for me, I was quite impressed. I can't really say anything more because there are really a lot of words to be able to put together in order to describe what they have done.
I really actually kissed it.
Yeah, sweet.
It is so sweet. I finally was able to kiss this MUKAU tree in Kenya that I've been waiting for. I can't believe it. This is a dream come true.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Karibu. So this is MUKAU, and they have been pruned several times because the MUKAU mostly comes from West African rainforests. So you have to chop down the rainforest to get your mahogany. Yeah? Then you have some species of mahogany that grow alongside Africa, from the west of Africa. Yeah? There is some species that grow then down to Uganda, but they don't reach Kenya. And then you have the species of mahogany that can support the driest climate of all, and that is a Kenyan species. It grows only in Kenya, in the north of Tanzania, and a little bit in the south of Somalia. So from this point of view, it's a very, very interesting tree. Though, however, now here it is green, because it's growing in a valley between two hills where the water is flowing down. So this soil has more water than up or around. Actually, these trees look greener than all the other MUKAUs that you will see right now. And this is because of this geography, this little depression here. What we're doing here also, and this will be the same thing in all these lands where we are planting MUKAU, we have to get the soil right. Because this land has been badly treated. Most of the fertile topsoil has been washed away, runoff, and with the topsoil go the nutrients. So we have a fertilizer program, which you know about. We have already done some fertilizer trials, and we will continue with that. And then planting in dry land is never easy. Planting in land where it rains a lot, people expect high survival rates. When we have been planting of late, we have survival rates that are better than 90%, but our first plantation we had less than 70%, and that is 3 years ago.
Forbidden fruit.
Forbidden fruit.
For Eve. Because they said it's poisonous. It looks good though, it's so tempting.
Oh my God. Actually here, if the whole neighborhood of this lake was planted in this way, with trees, and we protect the soil, without exaggeration, the lifetime of the lake and the expensive dam that generates electricity would be extended by 1 or 2 years. And that's millions of dollars. You've seen this dam. This dam stops the lake. But a very serious part of erosion also comes from simply around here. So this, in at least the little area, they look not too bad, relatively homogeneous, but still we would like to have trees that are very much similar. With all these low things, that this goes away. It's not. This is good for the last time.
this about? Because it really looks so good. It's nice to eat. Or are these really something that you can eat or what?
You can't. You can't.
I cannot.
No, you cannot.
Oh, okay.
If you're a goat, you can. But are you a goat?
Well, I am not a goat.
Then you cannot.
Okay, so I cannot. So
That is
please
clear.
explain. Would you please explain what are these all about? Because as soon as I got here, I saw them doing all this stuff. So I want to know.
Yes, Mr. Thanks for your interest.
Please.
This is the fruits of the MUKAU tree.
Ah, okay.
So these fruits are collected here in the neighborhood from very nice trees.
Right.
And then they come here.
Right.
And then we have this young lady that will take away
Right.
the fruit pulp.
But how long will it take before they can actually harvest all these fruits? How long will it take?
They take every week we go and collect some new
Oh, really?
to have fresh seeds for the nursery.
So how old is that MUKAU tree before they can actually bear these fruits? Would it be like how many years
A
old?
MUKAU tree before it gives good fruits is at least 10 years
Oh,
old.
10 years. Oh my God. So it takes a long, long years. I mean,
Yes,
that's
yes,
a long
yes.
years
Yes,
to
yes,
go
yes.
before they can actually have all these. Okay. So what's he doing right now?
Well, yeah, you see, she's taking away the fruit, right? Yeah, look,
Okay. Right, right.
Yeah, you see? Yeah. This is now gone.
Okay, so
And now
this
you
is just
get
a
this.
peeling and then that's what she got.
Yes.
Okay, so what can we get inside?
Aha! This is now the nuts.
Okay, that's our the nuts.
These are the nuts, but these are wet. I can show you some dry ones.
Oh, okay. Oh, so do they have to go and dry them first before they can actually crack them?
They are dried right here.
Oh, okay. So they don't have to go and dry them under the sun.
No, they are dried right
All
here.
right. Okay.
And these nuts are very, very hard.
Yeah.
So they have to be cracked with a knife. And
Oh,
this is
so
what
that's what she's doing right there. So it has to be a very, very strong knife to do it.
and a very,
this is a
very precise lady.
Yes,
This
yes.
is why ladies are good for this job. They're not brute.
Oh, really?
Some ladies are, but not these ones.
Oh, really? Because the ladies are good in cracking nuts? Is that what you mean?
Oh my God. I didn't say that.
No, we're talking about nuts. Okay. Okay, and I would understand because probably, especially if they hate the nuts, they can really crack them around.
Yes, yes,
I can see they did.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that some of them got like 2 holes or 3 or 4
Or one.
or 1 or nothing.
Or nothing.
Oh, okay, so that means?
Well, you see, they should have at least 2.
Oh, okay.
But we cannot know from the outside, so we just crack them.
Ah, okay, so
Right.
this one,
2?
that's interesting.
Yeah, you see,
Oh, so
quite
that
some
every-
different.
Okay, imagine how many seeds, like how long?
One seed like this gives 1 tree.
Right, right.
So you put this in the nursery,
Okay.
and the nursery is right over there. I hope you will
Yeah, I
continue
see. Yeah, we're
there,
gonna go there
then
later.
you will go
And
there.
how long will it take? Before you can actually see them, like
10 days.
starting to how do you call it, sprout
Germinate,
or something? It's like
germinate.
germinate or something.
Germinate.
Germinate. Okay, so it takes about 10 days only.
10 days, yeah.
Oh, really?
And 10 days it will be
Wow.
ready. Yeah.
So one seed that would be equivalent to 1 seedling. Is
Yes,
that
yes,
what it
yes,
is?
yes, yes,
Oh,
yes, yes,
okay.
yes.
So it's
And
not
one
like.
seedling then becomes 1 tree,
Oh, okay.
and then that tree is what you want.
Oh, right.
So it all
and that's
starts
what
here.
I sell in the Philippines.
That's it.
Oh, so it actually came from this one and then to that one to that one. Oh my God, I can't believe it. See? That's really interesting. So for you to know, we're going to go back there and find out all the seedlings.
Now we're going to have a look at the nursery there,
seedlings.
and there the seedlings which are standing there.
Oh, yes. And then later on, we're going to go and take a look at those MUKAU trees that's been planted
Over
already
there.
for so many years.
3.5 years.
3.5 years.
And then we're going to make a video of you planting your own private MUKAU.
Oh, I would love that. I would love to be, I would love them to see me planting the trees.
Jerry, we make
So
a
at least
very
I
nice
can see.
MUKAU tree for
Oh,
this
is there
lady.
any? Okay. Would you please teach me how to plant
Yes,
the
we're
tree?
gonna do that.
And
We're
make
gonna do
sure that when I come back, it's gonna be alive.